6 blocks, 3 steals for Draymond tonight. Can you just talk about what he did?
Yeah, I mean, he's the best defender in the world. He does everything for us defensively. He captains the defense. He's the one directing traffic. He guards on switches. He'll guard DeAndre Ayton and everybody in between. And he's all over the place with his help. I thought Draymond was brilliant tonight.
On the level of challenges he faces, league wide, do they rank pretty high, with what you're going to need him to do in the Phoenix matchup?
Yeah, I mean, the beauty of Draymond's defensive acumen is the versatility. Even within one possession, the versatility that he shows in terms of, switching on to different people, recognizing screens, recognizing cuts, recognizing the whatever the pattern is and blowing it up from multiple positions. There's very few people in the world who can do that. So he's and Phoenix makes you guard. They put a lot of pressure on you, and there's a lot happening on the floor. So Draymond was fantastic.
Was there Steve Draymond the other night after the game in Phoenix? Draymond kind of intimated that he wasn't pleased with the way the team played and the way he played. Did you sense that he wanted to make a statement tonight, or did you see any of that coming?
If you know Draymond, which you do, if we lose and he doesn't play well, then you know what's coming the next game. So, yeah, he was very motivated to play tonight. He was emotional. He was all over the floor, and he wanted to make up for the loss the other night.
When Draymond's all over the place like he was tonight, what does it do for you guys?
There's a lot. He's the anchor of the defense. His IQ for the game defensively is, out of this world, and he makes it easier for us.
This is your 3rd season with him. Are you surprised at the way he can handle big men? I mean, he's guarding 8 tonight.
No, I'm not surprised. He was Defensive Player of the Year for a reason, and could probably be this year too. Keep winning games. He keeps locking guys up. He's that guy for a reason.
You remember back maybe in your Minnesota days when you would go against them and
yeah.
he could, guard Cat at times and what that would do for them.
Oh, yeah, he makes it hard for anybody. He's strong. He got great hands and, his IQ. He guard Cat, and maybe in the second half you might guard me or the point guard. He can switch it up.
When you've got yourself, Draymond, GP2, and I think Wiggs was that unit for a good solid stint and I think it was in the start the 4th quarter right in there. What is it like with those guys? I mean, can you feel the energy off of each other when it's going like that defensively?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's easier to pressure the ball. It's easier to be comfortable, guarding the ball because you got length and athleticism and great defenders behind you to support you. So it makes the game a lot easier and instills confidence in you. I mean, especially for myself when, I got Draymond behind me, I know that I can, do a lot more defensively. When GP's picking up the ball, we always talk about that. Hey, we'll take turns. I'll pick up the ball. Wiggs, you pick up the ball. GP, you pick up the ball. And when you got support like that, man, it's just, like I said, it instills confidence and it's contagious. And I think that's why we're the best defensive team in the league. The head of the snake, Dre. I mean, I still don't understand why he don't get the credit that he deserves from, people, but it is what it is. Championships don't lie, DPOY don't lie. So, and the statistics don't lie. We're the #1 defensive team in the league. So it's a lot of fun, man. Hopefully we can see that lineup a little bit more.
What's it like watching Draymond guard a guy like Ayton, centers who are at least, half foot taller than him?
It's impressive, man. And he is what Steph is offensively. It's just not sexy. The average viewer doesn't understand angles and, being up to touch the, on the ball screen, sliding over, being the most important guy. We call it the MIG defensively, trapping the ball. They don't see that because that doesn't show up in the statistics. We watch film all the time, and I'm just like, damn, that's impressive. Kudos to Draymond, man. Hall of Famer for a reason. it's dope, man. It is very impressive to see, and I respect this game. So I respect guys who, are dominating at this game, and he's dominating the hell on the defensive end. It's a lot of fun to see, man. It's a lot of fun to watch, and it's a tutorial for me. I'm watching, I'm engaged in the game, and I'm learning from that guy on the fly on a day-to-day basis. So just to come into this league and have him as a vet, have him as like a big brother is just really cool.
Gary, what does it do for you watching Draymond, who's like giving up a lot of inches and a lot of pounds, and down there just like really playing like a 7-footer?
No, he's our big guy. He's our enforcer. It just makes me, want to do the same thing, with the guards or whatever I need to do, to follow that and continue, to get a stop. And once he gets a stop, it makes me want to get a stop the next possession. So I try to, do everything I can and, cause havoc like he does. But he's literally everywhere. So, I just feed off him. He puts everybody in the right positions, and, he makes plays for his team.
How much of your success in this matchup is going to be reliant on Draymond handling the Ayton assignment and kind of everything that comes with that?
I mean, Ayton improved in terms of just his feel, his touch. He keeps things simple, and he's a presence down there. So, I mean, Draymond will take that assignment for, parts of the game. Loon will do his job. If Wise is back, we'll see what that looks like. But when we do go small and Dre's at the 5, he can do what he does. It's not a matchup in the league that you don't like Draymond in, favored in on the defensive end. So just make those adjustments, get a feel for it, because, last year we didn't really get too many, looks at it. So we'll keep making adjustments.